Good morning, everybody. Steve Carosi with Vegan Steve and Awakening. This is your morning drive chat. So I had a lovely discussion with my aunt yesterday. Her and I connect on many levels. She gets it. She sees the world. She's lived a long time in this world and is able to see through the lies and the bullshit. We will be having a sit-down discussion, the two of us, regarding the animals and the world and perception and all that good stuff. But it kind of sparked some ideas for me yesterday. So we look at what humans do currently on a daily basis related to the animal suffering that most people are completely disconnected from. Most of you go to the store, you buy a package with a product, and you don't make the connection that that product is an animal who was tortured, suffered, was killed, dismembered, chopped up into pieces, in other words, and put into a package. Most of the time, a very happy package that you were programmed to love and enjoy because of the wonderful memories that it reminds you of. The reality is, it is hell on earth for the animals, and I encourage everyone, look deep into the topic. You can be like my other aunt who doesn't want to hear, who wants to put her head in the sand. She knows what is wrong, what happens to the animals. She doesn't want to hear. She doesn't want to have bad dreams. One of the comments I told that aunt was, maybe karma is true, maybe it's not. Maybe reincarnation is true, maybe it's not. But if reincarnation is at all on the table as a possibility, what would happen if you came back as one of those animals? Ask yourself that question. Most of you, and I take it back a lot of times in this country, in this part of the world, to dogs and cats, because you love dogs and cats. You treat them like family. You give them names. You talk to them. You center your world around them, many of you. Yet to the other animals, simply because of your brainwash, you create hell on earth. Why? Because of your programming. Because you think it's in your conscious, you think it's okay to do this, but not okay to do this. And a guy like me who points out the connection, you want to reject. The same way if you told a 6-year-old there was no Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, or Tooth Fairy. It also forces you to look deep within yourself and have that moral dilemma when I bring these topics up. So if you don't like it, I don't care. I'm trying to break through that barrier that you've put up through your life. If we look at history, and I'm sure this probably goes on in some parts of this world, still to this day, on the grounds of religion, populations, humans, would sacrifice animals, and humans would sacrifice, kill and sacrifice. That's the big word, sacrifice, to the God, to the higher power. Now, I'm not here to dissect the various religions of the world, because my religion is Mother Earth. There is no God. There is a higher power. We came from somewhere, absolutely. I don't kneel, I don't stand, I don't go through these symbolic events. And if you really step back, did you ever wonder why everything is a ritual when it comes to religion? And you must follow certain tendencies and certain actions, certain days of the week even? That's a different discussion. But sacrifices have gone on throughout history. We look at that now, and most of you think that that is barbaric and would never want to do that. Some of you are brainwashed to even support it to this day. Future generations will look back at humans and their animal holocaust, which is what we are in now, the greatest animal holocaust at any time. There's been no time previous that animals have been systematically tortured and killed when it's not necessary. I hear it a lot, that circle of life, and we have to do this because survival of the fittest. You're not doing any of this to survive. You're not eating animals or eating a fucking ice cream cone because you're trying to survive. You're doing it because you were programmed to enjoy it. And you are unable to consciously separate yourself from that. That's who I'm trying to get through to, is the people who can actually break through that barrier. Humans have caused evil for even other humans to this day. Racism. You look at someone who's different than you, a different color or a slightly different shape, and automatically you formulate an opinion. And usually it's that you are dominant and they are not dominant, and they are beneath you and they're there for you. It is an ignorant way to view the world, and you were programmed to look at the world that way. Women, not too long ago, ladies and gentlemen, women were looked at as not equal or same level as men. And now that pendulum has shifted even more to the other way. Now men are being crushed by society and what goes on, because a manly man who stands up and wants to defend his family is looked at as wrong. Humans are very easily predictable and very easily manipulated. All it takes is some power and control and a nice story started from day one of their life. And that's what you people do to the animals. You love some and you ignore or celebrate the torture and killing of others. We have Easter this weekend, and I'll be having an Easter discussion. But not today. But you celebrate an alleged miracle with eating dead animals, eating dead lambs. It just boggles my mind that you people don't make the connection. Some of you have made it. Some of you have touched on it and then put it back away because you don't want to address it. Every major religion comes down to one major tenet: treat others the way you would want to be treated. Would you like if somebody different than you, a culture, a species that's different from you, parade you through a kill line after a life of slavery, hang you upside down, slit your throat systematically, one after another, after another, after a million, after another million, while most of those who can make a difference choose not to, because they want to fucking go to the ice cream store, or they want to go to a restaurant, or you want to go to Publix or Walmart or any other grocery store. I know I'm triggering people, and that's the point. I can't reach everybody. My aunt asked me yesterday, how can we get the world to see? And unfortunately, my answer is pretty doom and gloom. And the answer is, humans have to be wiped out, and you have to start over with a new set of programming. A programming that's more compassionate, and it's made not cool to kill. This has been Vegan Steven Awakening Morning Drive Chat. Have a great day.